What's up guys, Table 1 Gaming here, and today's video is going to be about why I believe Altergeist flopped at YCS Chicago. The deck had 0 spots. Yes, you heard that right, 0 spots in top 32. After the ban list was announced and no Altergeist cards were hit, everyone was expecting the deck to be one of the best decks of the entire format. Possibly the best deck of the format, especially after the release of the new Pot of Extravagance card. So why didn't the deck do so hot? Here's my 5 reasons why I believe the deck flopped. Reason number 1. Pot of Extravagance is too expensive for most players. Pot of Extravagance is currently going for about $75 or $80. Most players are budget players and refuse to pay such a price. Not to mention that you need a playset of the card. So you're looking at spending about $210 for only 3 cards. Competitive players and sponsor players don't mind this, but for the majority of players, that ain't happening. Reason number 2. Pot of Extravagance is too new. Most players were not able to get their hands on a playset in time. The set just came out one day before the event, so you literally had to get everything one day before the event started. Sure, there's sneak peeks, but there's no guarantee you'll pull the cards you need from just 5 packs they give you at locals. You could try to buy 3 from people who pull it, but even that's a difficult task. The card is short printed, so odds are you'd have to go to many different locals before you find 3 copies during sneak peek. Reason number 3. Players were main decking evenly matched for this event. The going second strategy was very popular this weekend at YCS Chicago. We saw Sky Strikers, ABC, and Thunder Dragon decks who decided to main deck evenly match in top 32. Altergeist is a deck that needs to commit most of its resources on the board turn 1. The card is a complete blowout if it resolves. For example, if you have Secret Village on board, the effect is going to be negated regardless of what you banish. If you keep the village, you no longer have any spellcasters. If you get rid of the village, its effect to stop spell cards is also gone. This card must have stopped many Geist players from getting into top 32. Reason number 4. Pot of Extravagance is only a small buff from Pot of Desires. Before Extravagance, players were maining Desires instead. The cards do nearly the exact same thing, draw 2 cards. The only difference is the cost. Extravagance allows you to keep every card in deck, so now you don't have to run the risk of banishing all copies of important cards such as Altergeist Silkitos. But in the end, you're still doing the same exact thing, drawing 2 cards. You can't play both Desires and Extravagance because of Extravagance's drawing restriction. So yes, the deck was buffed by Extravagance, but not by much. Number 5. Red Reboot was in a lot of players' side decks. Decks such as Lunalights, Danger Thunder Dragons, Danger Orcus, Crusadia, and Danger Guard Dragon all play this because of their ability to OTK. The main strategy of Altergeist is to use a bunch of track cards to gain control. Red Reboot says no to any of that, and you're basically sitting there waiting to get OTK'd. And there you have it. These are my reasons why I believe the deck didn't do so hot at YCS Chicago. Feel free to disagree if you'd like. On the bright side, the deck did manage to win the Dragon Duel event. Better than nothing, right? Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe. This is Table 1 Gaming signing out.